And welcome everybody to CJ's Collectible Corner. And today we've got a new Magic set that just came out. We're going to be opening a booster box of Theros Beyond Death. But I did open a pre-release box earlier today, and if you're going to pull a card, that's probably one of the better ones to pull. It's been reprinted. It's the foil promo. It's the Idyllic Tutor, which is the white tutor for an enchantment card to your hand. So very excited. That paid for my pre-release box. Now we're going to open up this bad boy here and see what we got in it. And you always want to make sure, again, you have your safety seal from Wizards of the Coast. There'll be 36 packs in this box, so there's going to be a lot of cracking. Ah, yes, the sight of booster packs. And more booster packs. And more booster packs. And more booster packs. Alright, so there we go, folks. That is the content of a booster box right there. So let's get to cracking some packs. And we're looking for any of the new stuff. Me and my friend are talking about maybe playing a game where we sell off the cards that are worth money and maybe see if we can get enough to buy another booster box. Not sure yet, so we're going to move these back a little bit. I've got Reflection, a Plane. Oh, looky there, folks. Beautiful foil Swamp. And we pulled a Mythic, Pack 1, Elspeth's Sun Nemesis. That's about a $10 card right there. The foil Swamp is about another $10 card. Beautiful cards. Then we've got our uncommons, which will be 2. And then we've got our commons here, which will be 7 or 8 of them. And I'm not going to go over each card because so many people have done videos on each card. You don't need me to tell you what the cards are. All right, next pack. I love cracking booster packs. It's one of my favorite things. So I've got a token of a human soldier. I've got a plains. We've got a foil Triumphant Surge. And our rare of the pack is Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle. And we'll set that there. And then these are our commons. Oops, wrong pile. Commons. And then uncommons. And I should move these in the right spots so that way it's easier for me to separate. Alright. So commons, uncommons, rares, mythics. Any foils that we get. That lovely swamp there is going to go in my green-black Marin deck. It's going to look so pretty coming in there. Nice foily swamp. I love the artwork for the lands. I really do. I think they're very pretty. Plains. Oh, look at this. Our second mythic, folks. I've got a Titan. So we've got Uro, Titan, Nature's Wrath. That's our second mythic of the box there. And then we've got our uncommons. Saga, very first Saga it looks like. And then our commons here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. And we're off to our next pack. Alright. Human Soldier token. I love the artwork on those lands. Island. And I've got a Wave Break Hippocamp. Whenever he casts the first spell during each opponent's turn, draw a card. Not bad, not bad. Card draw on blue, never go wrong. Alright, let's see what our next one is. A Satyr, a Forest, and our rare is Perforos's Intervention. It says choose one, create X1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste, sacrifice at the beginning. Or Perforos's Intervention deals twice X damage to target creature or planeswalker. Not bad. Thundering Chariot, Destiny Spinner, Enemy of Enlighten, and then our commons. Alright. And don't be surprised if some of the commons you use, like for your EDH decks, or even in Standard, I've seen the 2-drop green creature that taps for any color mana. Like, that, don't underestimate the value of that. That is really strong. Plains. Our foil rare is a Harpy. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. That's our foil rare there. Then our rare is a bronze hide lion. And then we've got a red saga. And 2 more common or uncommons, and the rest are commons. If you want to spin them around, go for it. All right. Oh, these packs do not like me. There we go. All right. Human soldier. A mountain. Ooh, I got the hounds. Coronas, Hounds of the Theros. Then Acolyte of Affliction, Sagemaz, Dawn Ever. Alright, so separate those. Those are our uncommons and our commons. Next pack. Alright, that was an easy one to open there. A wall, a forest. Then our rare is Nessahide Boar. All creatures able to block the boar do so. Whenever the boar becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller draws a card. So you tell something to block it, and then you draw a card. Hey, Gary! Nice to see Gary show back up there. All right, and then those are our commons. Not bad, not bad. So far, I'd say we're ahead of the game. We've gotten 2 mythics so far in our few packs that we've opened. A foil swamp island. I love the look of those. Traveler's amulet. That might actually be a pretty foil there. Temple of Epiphany, the first land cycle. Then we've got our 3 commons, and we'll just kind of run through those real quick. Bam. All right, next pack. Nice. These are opening a little easier. Satyr there. Mountain. Then I got Ready to Call the Hunt, a demigod foil. Not bad. And then our foil rare that we got the regular version of it. And then Slaughter Priest. Commons. Run through those real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Next pack. All right, got a wall, got a swamp. Ooh, got the Red Saga. Ericon War. First step is gain control of target creature for as long as the war remains on the battlefield. Next step, until next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able. And then the last of the sagas, each to tap creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So basically, you gain control of a creature, you make your opponent's creatures fight each other, and then they kill each other at the end. And our commons, and then our regular commons. All right, next pack. Moving right along. All right. Swampy. The Nightmare Shepherd. Whenever another non-creature token you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1, and it's a nightmare in addition to its other types. So basically, whenever your creatures die, you exile it, you make a copy of it. It's a 1/1 nightmare addition to its other types. Not bad. And the Red Demigod. Power equal to the devotion of red. And then our commons. Not bad. Looks like red's got a lot of stuff that it's going to do this game, this set here. We're hoping for our 4 mythic box. Goat. A mountain. I got a foil Colossus. And then we've got Treacherous Blessing. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a spell, lose 1 life. Whenever it becomes a target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. So basically, you want this enchantment to enter the battlefield and then kill it. Because you want to draw the 3 cards. 3 for 3, not bad, but you got to get rid of it before it starts with that 1 loss. I mean, 1 loss isn't bad, but it starts adding up after a while. And then our 3 uncommons. And then our commons. Oh, speaking of commons, I think I saw it right there. That's the creature that people are going to be using. The 2-drop green, add 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with a power 4 or greater, it taps for 2 instead of 1 color. So that's going to be amazing in some decks. Like, especially in like EDH, turn 2, you got that guy out. Turn 3, it taps for 2. Black. The White Saga. Espis conquers death. Exile target permanent opponent controls with the power with a converted mana cost 3 or greater. Non-creature spells your opponent's control cost 2 more to cast until the next turn. Return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on it or a loyalty counter on it. Not bad. That's not bad, Saga. Oh, I got the Dexos there. And then the Field of Ruin, too. This is 2 sacrifice Field of Ruin. This is basically for Field of Bone. It destroys non-basic land and opponent controls. Each player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield, taps, and then shuffles their library. So that was basically their answer to kill Field of Bones. And then they give everybody a land for killing it. I wonder if they're going to unban Field of Bones now because of that. We'll see. It's going to be interesting in Standard to see what they do with this next set, if they unban some stuff, if they keep stuff banned. So a 2/2 wolf token. I got an island. This card, I don't know. Like, people talk about it in Standard. I don't know if it's going to have any. This might just be a junk 25-cent rare card. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Alone, opponent exiles a non-land card from among them. Then you put the rest of them into your hand. An opponent may cast the exile card without using any mana to cast it. So basically, you're giving your opponent a free card to cast. Granted, you get the rest of the 5 cards into your hand, but that exile, in like EDH, that could, bombshell. You could lose a game, like right then and there. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. All right. Goat. Forest. Legendary creature. Oracle of the Half-Truce. Menace. When the Oracle of the Half-Truce enters the battlefield, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of his library and separates them into face-down piles and a face-up pile. Put 1 pile in your hand, the other in the graveyard. So basically, it's a cantrip on a creature. Not bad. You get 1 of the stacks. Blue Saga. And then the rest of the rare commons, All right. We've kind of slowed down on mythics. We pulled those first 2 early and then haven't seen 1 mythic since. This is kind of, all right. Swampy. Ooh, another foil rare. Ooh, and we got a god behind it. All right, so this is Eldaron of the Obstruction. It's a foil rare. It has first strike, loyalty abilities of Planeswalker. Your opponent's control cost 1 more to activate. That's really good. But then right behind it, we get another mythic there. We got, I'll butcher that name, God of Destiny. Love his armor, love the artwork, but I'll butcher that name. He's an indestructible god as long as your devotion to green or red is less than 7. He isn't a creature. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a land card, add a red or green. Otherwise, gain 2 life. And he does 2 damage to each opponent. Our third mythic. So we got a god, a planeswalker, and a Titan. Not bad, not bad. Then those are our uncommons. And then our commons. So the usual average on a booster box is 4 mythics. So we've got at least 1 more mythic in the box. We're hoping for 2, though. We're going to be trying to be greedy. Human Soldier. All right. Oh, my tokens are kind of all over the place there. All right. Plains. Another one of the rare lands. And Gary. Field of Ruins again. And then our commons. And if you do play Standard, this is one of the best ways to, like, get trade fodder to build whatever deck in Standard you're wanting to build. It could be a little expensive. It's $100. But, I mean, the fun of cracking packs, everybody knows. A Human Soldier. An Island. A foil Omen of the Dead. Another one of the rare lands. Then the commons, or uncommons, and then the commons. All right, next pack. I like it. These packs are opening so easy right now. Satyr. Swampy. Board wipe for red. Really, really good card. Stormwrath deals 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Basically a board wipe, and it'll kill planeswalkers too if their loyalty is less than 4. Heroes of the Ravel enters the battlefield. Create a 1/1 Satyr token. This creature can't block. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, get +1/+0. Not a bad uncommon if you're in a standard or maybe a constructed format where you're doing pre-releases. That could be a good one. All right, next pack. Satyr token. Mountain. Those are so beautiful. All right. Theros, Sun and Storm. Flying Flash. Spells with a converted mana cost 5 or greater cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. Not a bad guy. Bomb if you're playing in constructed, like out of the pre-release box. It's a bomb. All right. All right. Next pack. Human Soldier. Island. Oh, Heliod. This is the guy that's going to be busted. As long as your devotion to white is less than 5, he isn't a creature. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature on enchantment you control. And then another creature gains life leak until end of turn. Him and Walking Ballista is a combo. And Pioneer, we're kind of curious to see if that's going to get the Banhammer super fast. But right now, I'm going to take it to my local gaming spot and try to get it off. Or maybe trade it to a friend of mine that plays EDH and give him a combo. All right. Island. Intervention. Search your library for up to X land cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. And it doesn't say basic lands, so it's X lands. Any lands. And then you can put them in your hand. Or it deals twice X damage to creatures with flying. So it's a board wipe for flyers, or get a bunch of lands into your hand. I mean, if you're playing 2 or 3 lands a turn, it's not bad, but like, it's not something that's like super. Token, a forest, Mantle of the Wolf. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4. When Mantle of the Wolf is put into the graveyard from battlefield, to create 2/2/2 wolf creature tokens. Interesting. Our uncommons. And then our commons. Oh, man. I'm hoping to get the green creature that you can play 2 lands per turn. He's a enchantment creature. Forest. Rare land. Warden of the Chained. And then our commons. All right. Let's speed this process up a little bit. Satyr. Plain. Oh, hey, Idyllic Tutor. My pre-release pull from today. Very nice. That's 3 of those I have now. 1/1, I got a place set. Not bad. I'll take it. Like a $7 rare, you know. Pays for the price of the pack times 2. Plains. Archon of Sun Grace. Flying lifelink. Pegasus creatures you control have lifelink. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. Not bad, not bad. All right. We're down to almost like, let's see, 3, 6, 9 packs left to go. Elemental. Mountain. Giant. Whenever it attacks or becomes a target of a spell opponent controls, you can choose one, deals 3 damage to each opponent, exile the top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until end of turn. Next turn, you may play that card. It's not bad. Mischievous Chimera, Soul Guide Lantern. All right, and then there's our commons. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we got 2 of the gods, 1 Titan, and Elspeth as our mythics. Let's hope we get 1 more in these last few boxes. Oh, baby. Is that a foil? Nope, it sure isn't. Okay, but it's still good. Nyx Lotus enters the battlefield tapped. Choose a color. Add the amount of that mana color equal to your devotion of that color. That is going to be a really good EDH card. There's the 3 commons. And those. I thought that was foil, man. Ooh, that'd have been pretty in foil to pull. Oh, I'd have been happy, but that's all right. We already pulled our 2 rare foils, I do believe. All right. Token. Mountain. 1 with the stars foil. And then Vigilance. Whenever she enters the veteran attacks, untap another target creature you control until end of turn that creature gains a base power and toughness 4/4 and gains indestructible. So you untap another target creature you control until end of turn that creature's base power is 4/4 and it gains indestructible. That's not bad. You can turn a 1/1 into a 4/4, I guess. All right. So we've got 6 packs left, folks. Final 6. Can we pull one more mythic? Can we pull the creature card that I'm looking for? Swamp? Ignitic Incarnation. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another enchantment. If you do, search your library for a creature card with a converted mana cost equal to plus 1 of the sacrificed enchantments converted mana cost. Put that card in the battlefield and shuffle your library. It's not bad. It's basically search your library for creatures destroying enchantments. It's interesting. There's our uncommons. And then our commons. All right, 5 packs left. Let's pull something spicy. Pegasus. Forest. Ooh, we got the Unchained Hydra. When it enters the battlefield with 6 +1/+1 counters on it. If it escapes with 12 +1/+1 counters on it instead. If damage would be dealt to it while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage, remove that many 1/1 counters from it. And then you can tap a colorless, a black, and a green, have it fight another target creature, and then its escape cost is 4 black, green, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. That is interesting. Green, blue, ooh, the Shimmerwing Chimera there. And then the Binding of Titans, and then our commons. All right. Oh, come on, green creature. Come on, you sexy green nymph. Show up. Soldier. Forest. Oh, Woe Strider. When Woe Strider enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1. Escape for 3 colorless, 2 black, exile 4 cards from your graveyard. It enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. All right, come on, 3 packs left. Did we pull a 5th mythic? Yes, we did. So we got our 5 mythics. All right, Satyr, Mountain, Foil, Astra, the Eternalist Web. Reach. Whenever opponent casts a creature or instant or sorcery, create a 1/2 green spider token with Reach. Interesting. Not bad. Then our uncommons and then our commons. All right. 2 packs left. Can I pull the Nymph? I haven't had any duplicate rares. That is a good thing. I have not had any duplicates at all. Swamp. A foiled Daxos Blessed. First Iron Games. Create a 1/1 white soldier token. Put 3 1/1 counters on the creature you control. If a creature with the power 4 or greater, draw 2 cards. Create a gold token. Basically, this is a replica of the Olympics. And then you got those and those. All right, last pack. Last pack mojo. I don't know. Do I want a mythic or do I want the green nymph more? I think I want the green nymph more. This last pack wants to be a jerk. Okay, here we go. And struggling with the last pack. That's always fun. a satyr, a forest. Ooh, the Shadow Spear. 1-drop legendary artifact. When it equips creature, gets +1/+1 trample and lifelink. Permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Equip for 2. So this will stop indestructible. Really nice. Not bad. There's our forest. And then our uncommons and our commons. All right, let's recap our rares real quick. Any good ones? So the Shadow Spear is really good. The Lotus will be really good. The Tutor's really good. The lands, you can't never go wrong with the lands. And those were the rares real quick. Let's go over the mythics, the Hydra, the God, the other God, the Elder Giant, and the Planeswalker. All right, folks. Well, that was CJ's Collectible Corner. And thank you for tuning in to this box opening. I really do appreciate it. And maybe you'll see another box opening here pretty soon. Have a great day.